Here's my bottom line. America must always lead on the world stage. If we don't, no one else will.
The U.S. President Barack Obama has disclosed his country's foreign policy vision for the rest of his term as U.S. President. Obama, who was speaking at the U.S. Military Academy in West Point, New York on Wednesday, said the question now Americans are facing is not whether America will lead, but how they will lead.
The question we face, the question each of you will face, is not whether America will lead, but how we will lead. Not just to secure our peace and prosperity, but also extend peace and prosperity around the globe. It is absolutely true that in the 21st century, American isolationism is not an option. We don't have a choice to ignore what happens beyond our borders. If nuclear materials are not secure, that poses a danger to American citizens.
He revealed that they have a real stake in ensuring that their children, grandchildren, and school children are not kidnapped and individuals are not swallowed because of tribal faith or political belief.
Regional aggression that goes unchecked, whether in southern Ukraine or the South China Sea or anywhere else in the world, will ultimately impact our allies and could draw in our military. We can't ignore what happens beyond our boundaries.
The 44th President of the United States has further defended his decision not to intervene militarily in Syria and expressed a willingness to expand assistance to Syrian opposition groups who are trying to oust democratically elected President Bashar al-Assad.
As President, I made a decision that we should not put American troops into the middle of this increasingly sectarian war, and I believe that is the right decision. But that does not mean we shouldn't help the Syrian people stand up against a dictator who bombs and starves his own people.
Obama clarified that to say that they have an interest in pursuing peace and freedom beyond their borders is not just to say that every problem have a military solution. His tendency to rely on diplomacy and steer clear of foreign engagements has drawn fire from opposition Republicans in Congress and various foreign policy pundits who would prefer a more robust approach. Many of Obama's critics blame him for not intervening in the Syrian civil war and for not being more effective at countering China's assertiveness in the South China Sea and Russia's annexation of Crimea from Ukraine. According to Obama, since he took office, America had ended the Iraq War and was preparing to end the Afghanistan conflict, decimated Al-Qaeda's leadership in the border region between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and eliminated Osama bin Laden. For Africa TV, Salim Ejadi reporting.